This will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
That's their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Levis throwing for it on fourth. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down carry for Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Levis. Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Fourth down, Levis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now the NFL's third leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. To throw on second is Watson. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Gonna need something special here on third and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Now it's Watson. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. Touchdown, Browns! Amari Cooper, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
You look at this Browns defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. In motion right is Hopkins.
Levis.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got this complete to Racey McMath. Down the left sideline.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Levis to throw off play action.
Being chased out left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down into 3.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Henry again.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to...
He's got a man complete.
He's on his way. Amari Cooper.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. 60, and the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Levis looking to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
A 2nd down throw from Levis.
He finds Hopkins complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Third and short, it's Levis. Open man, that's Henry.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
First and 10, it's Levis.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's going to look downfield for Henry.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Levis trying to get his guys set as quickly as possible.
Back to throw again. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Levis on 3rd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Browns drive about to get started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one, because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Dancing to his left. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Second down, here's Levis. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And this one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. That's caught by McMahon. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And how about this one now in their own territory? On 4th and a yard. Levis throwing for it on 4th. Going up top. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And that will get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before the break. Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland.
Coachman,
and to bring it your way, we go back
up
to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Up and down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Watson now on second down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Racing to the end zone. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Here's Levis. A Cockrell holds it in left side. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd and goal. Here's Levis. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Both sides searching for adjustments. And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll get this up to about the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now Watson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Watson on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Anthony Schwartz, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Henry up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. A toss left, Henry. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
That he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Desperation time now. Here's Levis going deep for Hopkins. And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. 51 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. They go up the middle with Chubb. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Here's Watson.
Yeah, offenses are always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They give the Chubb out of the gun.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Let's go. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
1st and 10. Here's Levis.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
They'll throw it again with Levis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go, 4th down, Levis.
And it's incomplete. They can. And they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Watson eluding the pressure right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Ready. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Drill 52. Ready.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And it's a fumble.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Levis sets up to throw here.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Martin Emerson, and the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
There he goes, Amari Cooper.
He may go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game.
And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Levis looking to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. Look at the big fella go.
And down to the 28-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Levis now on 1st and 10.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. 2nd down, here's Levis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans have got it back to it. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught on the right flat, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And Watson's going to throw it here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Touchdown. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2. That's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter.